Welcome back to Minute 22. I'm Brian.
I'm Wolf.
And this is X Minutes, the podcast that takes the longest running superhero franchise without a reboot at the time of filming and breaks it down one gloriously mutating minute at a time. Wolf, what happened in this minute?
So in this minute, it looks like Sabretooth, he walks in to their lair. Toad makes a snooty remark saying, "Weren't you supposed to have someone with you?" So, what I gather from that is they were after Rogue. Or as a matter of fact, when I first saw this, what I gathered was they were after Logan.
Yeah, very tricky. Very tricky.
Yeah. Sabretooth walks into Magneto's office, which is completely badass. Everything is all metal. What I really thought was cool was he's got that little, I don't know what it's called.
You're a dick.
You see him a lot in doctors' offices and waiting rooms.
We saw him in Pacific Rim.
Yeah, Pacific Rim.
The metal those little balls or whatever. Metronome balls kind of things.
Yeah. That click back and forth. But he's controlling his with his powers, which is really cool. So when I was younger, I was always is it just in the back of his mind? Is that just on an autopilot?
Yeah.
Anyway, he walks up to Magneto. Magneto, what does he say? He's like,
what happened?
What happened? They knew. So pretty much what I gathered from that is Charles was anticipating the attack on Logan and Rogue, most likely with his mind powers using Cerebrum. So let's see here.
What'd you say? I love this lair. We don't get a lair in the second one because he's in the plastic prison.
Mm-hmm.
And in the third one, he's just in the forest.
Yeah. This lair is really cool. Right?
Yeah, but I like how vague they are in this minute. One, again, considering everything we found out, bad news bears for this director. But Christopher McQuarrie, who directed the last two Mission Impossibles, he's directing the next two. He wrote or co-wrote on the last three Mission Impossibles. He talked about having been the writer of The Usual Suspect, freaking out seeing all the clues just in plain sight, and the director saying, "Don't worry, they're not going to pick up on it. It's fine." And they didn't, and it worked, and he learned a lesson from that. But in this minute we get, "Weren't you supposed to bring someone back with you?" Not being specific. What happened?
And he grabs the dog tags
that says Wolverine.
It says Wolverine. So
mutant?
Did we see him take the dog tags off of Logan?
I don't think so. I was gonna say the same thing. I didn't. Maybe he caught it when he hit him or something. But
yeah, I like how he snatches the dog tags off of Sabretooth just with his powers or whatever. That's kind of cool. Imagine Magneto breaking up with a girl that he bought some expensive necklace for, and he just takes it back with his powers. That would
give me back my engagement ring.
Yeah, right.
Here's your finger.
Yeah, right. Takes a finger off.
Or considering the actor, it could have been he could be breaking up with a boyfriend.
Yes, exactly. You could be like, I paid for your dental work too. Give me those fillings. He sucks the fillings out. But yeah. So we see him take the dog tags off, say Wolverine. And he, what I find really cool is when he looks at the number on the dog tags, he looks at his, Nazi tattoo thing. That was on his arm.
Yeah, his, the tattoo he got at the,
concentration camp.
Yeah. But I also, you probably knew who all the characters were going in the first time, but I'm curious how many times I had to watch it, or someone else who wasn't so familiar with the comics, before I realized that this was the boy in the first scene. Because what we saw in that first scene was moving metal and the numbers on the other prisoners. So those are the hints we get in this scene that he is the same person. They don't specifically say that or call it out in either scene, but man, I just love I love this hideout because you just got to imagine that hallway that Sabretooth went through is so circular
Oh
that
yeah.
Magneto was just like, all right, I'm taking this circular piece of metal and shoop, and that's my hallway.
And it's like there's like everything like metal is just controlled by Magneto too. Which is pretty cool. It's like redecorating must be just a breeze. He's like, I want a metal clock over here.
And it's clear that Storm and Cyclops know who Sabretooth is because
Yeah.
he says, or after asking where's the mutant now, and then with them, he says, I have made the first move. That is all they know.
Yeah.
And mentions the UN summit is approaching and a test. After we get an insert of his helmet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, like, basically, what I gather from this, what Magneto is saying, he's like, game is on. This is a game of chess to him.
Yes. Nice. I see what you did there.
Yeah, right. Everything is a game of chess to Magneto. But the real question is how many steps ahead is he? We will find out.
Is there anything to do with what Toad's doing? Like, is that important at all?
I forget what he's actually...
Oh, sorry. I just remembered. I think he's painting that green to replace the fire on the Statue of Liberty for later.
Oh,
literally,
dang.
I never thought of it, but it must have just been one night when no one's looking. Magneto's like, and
yeah, I know, right? Dang, I never thought about that. Because when you think about it, how it's like when would they have done that? So maybe he's like
she's in the middle of it when it explodes later.
Yeah.
So right. This Toad is literally just spray painting it like so no one will notice.
Right. He should have put a couple flames on there, maybe like some detailing in there, but I don't know. He doesn't really seem like the type, but
yeah, honestly, I've never been close enough to the statue's whatever copper flames to know what it's shaped like. Well, since I mentioned the wardrobe earlier, just gotta look at Magneto's shirt. It's another red, like the tie that you pointed out in the first 10 minutes.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got that blood red shirt.
He seems comfortable in everything he wears when he's in his own, like, layer or element. I mean, outside of the prison from the second film, but he seems comfortable. I mean, he's up there in age, and I don't think he's like, if he were a real character or a real person, I don't think he would go out of his way to look that cool. I think it's just about, like he wants to be comfortable. He wants to rule in as much comfort as possible, it seems like. So
to that point, I gotta say, it must be a benefit that he can feel the metal on like a molecular level, because if I was sitting in that seat, I would need me a pillow.
Yeah.
But he must be like, my element. Excellent.
Right.
Me, I'm like, that back is too low and it's sharp and God, jeez.
Maybe when he like sits in it, he feels like one with it. That'd be kind of interesting,
I am sitting in myself.
Right.
I don't even know what that means. No one asked me.
That's gonna be on a T-shirt one day. I'm sitting in myself.
Jesus. And yeah, right before it cuts out, we see a Sabretooth about to follow him, and he looks back at the desk. And that is it for minute 22. Did you have anything else?
I do not.
Cool beans. We'll see you in minute 23.
I'm Wolf.
I'm Brian.
And we're the best at what we do.
But what we do is not very fast. I'm proud of that one. I'm too proud.
That was good.